This last month, he's been positively spectacular, averaging about 23 points per, 6 assists and 6 rebounds. And he leads the way for them,
guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Johnson kicks to Young. He feeds it to Bogdanovich. The Nets working the ball around now. To the inside. Here's Lopez. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws. It's on Monty Eunice.
Well, Lopez has been great. He has 9 rebounds, and he's rejected more than his share of shots today.
An interior defense at its best, fellas. That's what we've seen out of him today.
Decker's checked in for the Rockets. Here's Freak. Another miss by Houston.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
And Greg, I'm not quite sure why it took him as long as it did to finally get things going, but as we always say, better late than never.
Doubled by Jack.
Speech at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Here's Capella. Freak dishes to Harden. It's deflected, and it was not a clean block. Whistle blows, and a foul on the defender here. It's a shooting foul, so free throws will be coming up. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
A lot of times when they needed some easy points in this game, they've been able to get to the foul line and get it.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Lopez. And so it's Brooklyn with it. They trail by 1. And Jack kicks to Johnson. The pass to Bogdanovich. And Young now, top of the key. And that one comes up a bit short. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Shot, high post, and it's sent back by Bogut. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. Brooklyn on defense. It's a 1-point game. Young with the steal. And Jack, here we go, but he recovers it. The dish to Bogdanovich. And a miss there on the triple. Houston's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Over in the corner, Decker. And here's Freak, 15 points in the game. Decker with it, pocket 4, Harden. The rebound by the Nets. Bogut's got his 6th rebound on the night. Johnson, the pass to Jack. Bogut sets a screen for Jack. From deep, Johnson, good, and Jack gets the assist. 16 points for Joe Johnson.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Freak kicks to Harden. Ariza outside. Another miss by Houston. The Nets on offense. They're on an 18-7 run. Outside Jack. Ariza with the rebound. Ariza's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Harden. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Harden's got it all tied up now for the Rockets. Jack dishes to Johnson. And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. Now Jack, and he has 28 points for the game. Rebounded by Capella.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Brooklyn's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Now, here is Young. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. And he gets the bucket. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket of the game to go. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. There's the screen. Here's Capella. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
Boy, Trevor Ariza doing a nice job bodying up on the defender with that pick.
I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris? Houston leading by 3. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Young is out there with Thomas Robinson. Then there's Johnson. Then it's Brooke Lopez. And it's Hollis Jefferson in at the point guard position. The 3 from Harden, and that one's good. Harden's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Houston.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Young. For the 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Freak's got his 5th rebound in this one. Houston's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Harden, no good.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Robinson, that's good.
And every once in a while, he'll show up and give you some great moves around the hoop.
Here is Harden. And here's Freak to the paint. Here's Capella. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's on Thaddeus Young.
You know, you've got to like the fact that they're getting to the line. And on top of that, they're making their free throws in this half. That bodes well going forward.
Brooklyn making some changes. Bogdanovich comes in for Thomas Robinson. And Jarrett Jack is subbed in for Hollis Jefferson. Nets trail by 4. Johnson outside. Feeds to Jack. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And Jarrett Jack drops them both. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Yunus passes to Brewer. And some nice passing there by Houston. And that one's good. And the Rockets lead by 4.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
And at this stage of a tight game, the tired legs really start to show. A defense becomes vulnerable if you can continue to pound it inside.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Rockets.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And Jack drops them both. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Now here's Freak, defended by Jack. Freak. And it's sent back by Lopez. Jack against Yunus. Young with no one around. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Harden, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Take a look at what Harden been doing. 16 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point lane.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Harden hits them both.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
And Jack kicks to Young. Lopez dishes to Young. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Monty Eunice, and so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Monty Eunice. And he sinks the second. Houston leading by 3. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Ariza, another miss by Houston.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, he can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
On the wing, Johnson, covered by Brewer. Shot off the pick. And it's off the back rim. No good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. Here's Ariza. Lopez with the block. And here we go. Jack heading to the hoop. And he gets the bucket. Jack's got 12 points in just the second half.
Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big-time play.
On the wing, Harden. He dishes it to Brewer. At the elbow, it's Freak. Capella kicks to Harden. Pass to Ariza. Shot clock at 5. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
The first one falls.
James Harden at the line for 2.
And both free throws good for James Harden. Nets trail by 3. Jack up on top. And Capella sends it back. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Ball stolen. Lopez passes to Young. Shot by Jack. Wide open. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Jack's got 8 points in the quarter. Rockets have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Dishes it to Ariza. The Rockets again can't hit.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
Harden kicks to Freak. Lopez makes it off the glass.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
Rockets trail by 4. Freak dishes to Brewer. Pass to Freak. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Nailed from three-point land. Freak's got 20.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Young in the corner. Another miss by Young. Rockets have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Brooklyn's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Young, a screen on Ariza. Johnson, the pass to Young. And down it goes, jamming that one home. Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win and you hate to lose it.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Johnson against Ariza. And it's Johnson penetrating. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Now here's Freak, defended by Jack. Here's Capella, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's on Thaddeus Young.
Shooting for Houston, Clint Capella. 2 shots.
That free throw missing for the Rockets. Brown is checked in for Brewer. And it's Lawson in for Freak. Check in for Houston. Freak comes in for Ty Lawson. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Bargnani is checked in for Young. Thomas Robinson comes in for Johnson. McCullough's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Hollis Jefferson subbed in for Jarrett Jack. Harden kicks to Freak. Back to Harden. 5 to shoot. There's Freak. Kept alive. Capella dishes to Freak. And good. He nails it. Freak's got 7 points for the quarter.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunities.
Bargnani with the ball. The feed to Lopez. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got 5 rebounds tonight.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Nets trail by 5. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Right block shot. Brewer with the rebound. Now Freak. Here's Harden. Good on the baseline, Jay. Harden's got 16 points here in the second half.
Such outstanding patience and decision making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Here's Freak. He kicks it to Harden. Taken away. Here's the break. Here's McCullough. Drops in the breakaway layup. And now just a 3-point Houston lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Batting the second, Joe Johnson. Holding from the bench, Jared Jack.
1:46 left in the fourth. They set the screen. 6 to shoot. It's Harden with the drive. No luck. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Now here is Jack. Kicks it to Lopez. Tries from 16. Hits some rim on the way in. And the bucket's good. Now just a 1-point Rocket lead. Now here's Harden. T right on him. Rebounded by the Nets.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Jack kicks to Lopez. Puts up the baby hook. And Capella sends it back. Freak passes to Harden. Here's Brewer. Off target from three-point range.
That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around.
There's a whistle. It's going to go on Corey Brewer. That's his first foul.